Alright, so here today, let me quickly preface this video with something very early here. This is like, I think what we have here is very similar to Tower Gun New World. When we originally got Tower Gun New World leaks, a lot of them were like rudimentary leaks. They were simply like a data entry that's just left in there. Again, we don't know how far it expands, how far it's changed, how far it's buffed. Right now, what I can tell you for sure is part of this kit probably will come true. We don't know if all of it can fully come true, correct? Again, when I'm guessing that Marvel created the game, exactly how they did Tower Gun New World and SLA, we were able to get a bunch of the upcoming banners. But again, we don't know when. It took almost 1.5, I think, or rather, let's say 8 months. Let's say 8 months to a year. It took Tower Gun New World to fully release every single leak, exactly as they were stated in the first data mine that we had and we went through, right? In this case, again, very early leak here. Again, credibility, we'll find out exactly how this goes. I also cropped the person's name out who leaked it. I don't want to get them in trouble, right? But if they want me to shout them out next time, I 100% will. I don't want to get them in trouble, though, because, you know, Netmarble has been cracking down somewhat, you know what I mean? Today we'll hop into it. New to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's hop over there. We're talking about frickin' Escanor, my guy. Let's get over there. So first things first, let's establish some facts here. Remember, we know that Merlin, Escanor have to release. We got Gother, we got Melly, we got King, we got Bond, we technically got Deanne. I'm still expecting another Deanne. I'm waiting for my Elizabeth also, probably gonna get her. And again, the next character. Remember, it was confirmed over here that we're getting a brand new legendary hero. They never specified which one. Till now, no specification has been put down. There is no confirmation of who the fudge that unit is, who that character is, we do not know. My speculation is probably Zeldris. In my opinion, it only makes sense to be Zeldris, and Netmarble would do the most W thing ever, release the lovers together. Gelda and Zeldris love each other, so it would be like the coolest way to do it that way. But does Netmarble always think fully? We don't know. So we shall see. It would make a lot of sense, but we shall see. The leak we have over here is this. This is the kit leak over here, early, very early kit leak over here. It's basically this. Escanor basic is just simple damage. Everyone in the game has simple damage. For example, over here, it's just, let's see, normal attack, blast. 94% attack to target. Over here, Bond. There we go. Heavy strike deals damage equal to 100% of attack on target. That's it. It's simple damage. So first thing, already we're pretty much there. Skill deals damage if crit happens, grants a buff to self upon successful attack. The buff will increase the crit chance. So once he crits, buffs himself, crit chance. Once he crits, buffs himself, crit chance. It's kind of similar, I think, to like Melly. Let me just filter by legendary here and then go to Melly here. I think that's very similar to what he had as a kid over here. Which is upon landing a critical hit, damage equal to this over here to the target and reduces the cooldowns by 0.5. So in this case, instead of doing that, his ultimate increases the crit chance again, right? So in this case, we're just increasing crit chance by attacking with his skill. That's it. Just as he does it, buffs himself a crit chance. As he does it, buffs himself a crit chance, allowing him to land more crits, allowing him to buff himself further. And again, we'll see how far that obviously goes, but a simple Escanor-like attack. I mean, automatically seeing this, he can't be a tank, right? Per se, correct? Goes over here. His is automatically normal skill, restores own HP. Again, it's like a very tanky ability, correct? If you were to look at it again, let's just do tank over here. Let's do Fighter Deanne. Isn't hers also like that? Heavy strike deals damage. No, so this is deals damage, right? That's your normal skill. I'm high over here. Her special skill is what we care about. Immortality, correct? We're looking for the special skill. Whoops. I kept reading it wrong. Immortality. So it's looking to me like just an attacker right there. Like again, DPS, which Escanor should be. In my opinion, the one Escanor, I could see him being a tank. The ult over here deals damage to a single target, grants a buff to self upon successful attack. Buff increases final attack and crit damage, which looks like it's very similar. Wrong tab, characters. I kept clicking the wrong tab here. It looks like it's very similar to Melly, correct? Because Melly had attack speed and crit chance. In this case, it's final attack and crit damage. So he fully maxes out his crit chance, and then he, after ulting, buffs his crit damage and his final attack, and then continues to nuke. So he's a DPSer. He's a DPSer through and through. Obviously, the message over here, like the warning is, as always, take it with a grain of salt. This is the same as the old guesswork for him. He wasn't touched the same as Merlin, so Merlin got some sort of update or something, so we don't know for sure what happened to her or what her thing is, but apparently Merlin got updated. And do remember that Gother was drastically buffed compared to his early kit. So again, That's the quick thing, correct? Obviously, Gother had an early kit. I don't know if the person posted Gother's early kit, so I couldn't really compare there. But again, if this is a concrete leak, at least we have some sort of leaker here, giving us an idea of what comes out. The funniest thing is, out of all things, Tower God New World had 2-3 leakers, okay? SLA has like 7 leakers. Grand Cross had like 1 or 2 or 3 originally. Now we're down to 1. Now we're down to 0. But like this game, we have 0 leakers. Like what happened, dude? Again, it genuinely is funny if you look at it. Grand Cross, all the other Netmarble games have so many leakers. Here we got nothing. But hey, maybe again we have some credibility here. We get an idea for how kits come out, or it's coming soon. Again, for the most part, when it comes to leaks, I'll be very honest with you. Up and coming, you won't know what's happening because simply put, a lot of things are in the files, just like Tower God New World. We couldn't guess what's next because there were so many things already in the files ready to go that it was just once the update comes out, they updated then. So again, it doesn't mean that Escanor is coming soon. I will make that clear with you. This does not mean anything. This does not mean that Escanor is there. Again, Merlin was also in the files. She's sitting there. Zeldris is also in the files. I'm guessing also like core characters, Sariel, Tarmiel, Ludo, a bunch of other core characters are also in the files. Because again, it's Grand Cross's stuff just being put in here. All they have to do is make the chibi artwork and a kit. Everything else is Grand Cross, straight out of Grand Cross, right? So again, we don't know for sure if he's next. We don't know for sure when he drops. What I can tell you is, in my opinion, the best character to release with this update has to be Zeldris. Just because, again, you're releasing his girlfriend, bro. His literal wife. It would be so cool to team them up over here for an update. I personally would think that's the best way to do it. But again, I don't know for sure if they were to be that smart about it. Esteros is another future character. He has to come out. Another character, again, being Derriere. A lot of these characters, again, completing 10 Commandments, completing the sins, and then again completing the goddesses, and then again, even if there's more vampires, completing them. There's a lot to go through. So let me know what you think. For the most part, I think that he does look like a pretty solid character. Again, ups his crit chance, then buffs his crit damage, buffs his attack, and continues the cycle from there on out. It's again, it's basically just Melly's kit. It's kind of just Melly's kit over here, and Melly automatically became a good character right from what he offered. Bon, in my opinion, is the better character, just because, again, of what he deals and how he worked for me. But I do think that Escanor has a lot of potential. And if Escanor is not Bon level, Netmarble foiled the plan. They ruined everything. They ruined the bag. So I think for the most part, it'll be about S plus level. If you were to look at tier lists and such, I think he's going to be a top DPSer. So that's my take. That's how I feel about it. Let me know what you think over here, if you disagree or if you agree with that take. But I'll wrap it up there. That is, again, the early Escanor kit over here. We'll see exactly how he turns out, how it operates. Right now, though, I don't think he's the Monday character. But he could be. He could be. Releasing Escanor before Merlin is a wild take. Wild take. I would say complete the sins, then release Escanor. So just release Merlin, Escanor, or again, get Zeldris, Merlin, Escanor. Right around like a celebration update, which is like maybe like how they do it in SLA, like 60-day update, 50-day update, 100-day update. Release it then. I'll be cool with that, but let me know what you think, all right? Take care, have fun. That's been it.